We don't have city water, we don't have a well, so how do we water our off-grid garden? So we have some kind of pressurized water, and I use this water to water the raised beds. So this pressurized water comes from the house, and last year we put up a spigot on the outside of the house so that we could take advantage of the pressurized water that's inside the house. We've got a whole water system set up with an RV pump, and so we have to run a really long hose out to the garden, but that's how we get this pressurized water out in the garden so that I can water the raised bed. So we've also planted lots of fruit trees, berry bushes, and other things in our garden and outside of our garden. So I don't use a pressurized water to water all those things because I would have to drag the hose around everywhere. So here's what I use to water those. So our water actually comes from a spring up on the hillside, and you can't see it, but it would be right up in there if you could. So about 50 years ago, that spring was developed. A pipe was put into the hillside, and it was piped down to this cabin here, which used to be a summer cabin that we've turned into our house. So the previous owners just had it flowing straight into the house. It didn't go anywhere. It didn't go into the yard. We had to have it all flowing straight through the house, and then it would go back out and off the cliff on the other side. I'm not going to go over my entire house system right now, but what I am going to show you is how we water the garden from our off-grid spring. So the spring just gravity flows down here, and this is actually the pipe that it comes into. There's a black pipe here, and if I were to let it flow, it would just go into here and go into our house system. But what we've done is put in a valve system here so we can shut off the spring flow to the house and turn on the spring flow to this hose, which comes out into the garden. And we can do that because we have a cistern that brings the water into the house, so we don't need to constantly flow the water into the house. So during the day, I've been running this hose into the garden to be able to water our plants. Okay, so if you don't have any pressure, a sprinkler isn't going to work very well with something like that. So what we did is my husband used some PVC pipe, and he made this little sprinkler, which we call the sprinkler because it's sprinkler that comes from the spring. And all he did was put some little holes into this pipe along it, and we attach it to the hose that goes into that shutoff valve that I just showed you, and then I can use this to water my plants in my garden. I just move it around during the day so that it gets to the different plants. Today we're going to use it to water our rhubarb. My rhubarb is looking really excellent. I just planted it this year, but I definitely think we'll be able to harvest some starting next year because it's looking so good. All right, we've got that sprinkler in place, so what I'm going to do now is shut off the water that goes to the house, and we're going to turn on the sprinkler in here. So it takes just a minute to get going because we do kind of have a rather long hose attached to this shutoff valve, but once we do, then the water just comes out of the holes in the pipe. So right now, this morning, I'm going to have it water this bed of rhubarb, and then I'll probably go ahead and move it. We've got some pear trees down there further, and those didn't get watered yesterday, so I'll go ahead and water it. I also use the same system in the front yard to water some apple trees that we have set up, and I just have a different hose that I can attach it to get up there. But this has been a great system. There's no electricity, no pumps or anything. This is water flowing directly down the mountainside from the spring into my garden. So if we didn't have this water flowing into the garden, what it would do is just what it does the rest of the year, which is flow through our house system, flow through the cistern, and flow right off the cliff. And it doesn't water anything down there. It doesn't go into any currently running water. So it's literally just wasted water that would just otherwise flow down this mountainside and just go back into the ground somewhere else. So we've just kind of remaneuvered it this summer to be able to water all of our plants and all of our trees. We've seen huge growth with it. My trees in the front yard since I started doing this, which are the apple trees, have grown a foot over the last month. So it's been great for all of our systems here, and we're just taking advantage of water that, like I said, would otherwise just flow down the mountainside and over the cliff and would just be gone. So we're really enjoying the system. It's working great for us. I love that it uses no electricity. We don't have to use the pressure tank or anything. If I had the time and the patience, I could probably put this in all of my raised beds and just move stuff around. And actually, my husband has future plans to do some kind of flow system throughout the garden, just using this gravity fed water since we can use it all day. But for now, this is what we're doing and just kind of moving it around. And so that's how we water our off-grid garden.